Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first video watching. I am Hananya and I usually create writer-related content. So this video is going to be a little bit different. I am going to talk about my tattoo that I am getting, have gotten by the time you guys see this video obviously, and already have, but you know. We're going to talk about why I wanted to get this tattoo and also when I got it, like all of that stuff. So yeah. You can't say you didn't see this coming. Finally got some inspiration around again. So something I haven't really talked about on my channel is my family. Like, it doesn't come up that often and I don't like to bring it up because they are not part of this channel and I just want to keep them kind of private and out of this equation, I guess. Not that they're not allowed to be on my channel, I just don't want to force them onto this, and that's why I've kind of kept them out. Okay, so I'm gonna take you guys back all the way to March. In March I was already thinking about starting my YouTube channel. I was recording, I was filming. The first vlog on this channel is actually from March footage, and I was ready and I was excited and I was hyped and I was gonna start publishing on the 4th of April 2022. That didn't happen. If you've been here from the start, you know that that hasn't happened and I didn't start my YouTube channel until May. Now the reason for that is that I was away for a while. I wasn't home and it's really difficult for me to talk about these things, but basically what happened is at the end of March we found out that my grandfather was sick. He had pancreatic cancer, and that was the 31st of March, and I feel like it brought out a lot of emotions in me, I feel, because in a lot of ways my grandfather was the man that was always there for me, and I don't want to go into like a lot of detail on my family, but it was just really sad to hear that news. We had kind of known something was wrong with him, we just didn't know what it was, but to actually hear the verdict on it is different, I would say, than knowing that something might be wrong, but actually knowing what is wrong and how that was going to affect all of our lives was kind of crazy. So initially the doctor said that he would have about 6 months maybe. Yeah, well, that really didn't happen. So 31st of March was a Thursday and I was picked up by my sister and brother-in-law because I couldn't drive. I was so upset and I also didn't want to be alone. So I got picked up and I spent the rest of the time at my mom's and grandparents' house, and that's kind of when I canceled my launch of my YouTube channel because I obviously wasn't going to be able to focus on that. I was with my family and I was able to work from my grandparents' house for like a week or two when we were kind of figuring this out. So we found out on the Thursday, and then on Friday he was due for another appointment in the hospital, so I went with them and it was just like really good to spend time with them. Either way, my grandfather passed away on the 10th of April, so only really 10 days after we found out, and it was definitely not easy. I spent those 2 weeks kind of at my grandparents and another week after that to figure out all the things for the service, and it was incredibly beautiful to be able to do that with the family and to just be there together, and I'm really grateful for that period. But I obviously am very sad that I lost my grandfather, and you probably can guess where this is going, but I got a tattoo to honor my grandfather. So before he passed away, my grandfather and I kind of picked out a tattoo that I was gonna get for him. I've always known that, you know, if my grandparents pass, I want to get a tattoo to kind of represent them and to always have them with me. And I know that that might be some cliche, but I've always said that since I got my first tattoo. And I got my first tattoo, the only one really, I got my tattoo 4 years ago. By the time now, it was 3.5-ish years ago. At the time my grandfather was passing away. But I've always said that I was gonna get more tattoos, and I was thinking of getting tattoos when someone in the family would pass away. And with my grandfather, he had tattoos as well, so he appreciated the fact that I was getting one, even though not everyone in the family really loves tattoos. But I wanted to get one for me, and I did get that one, and then I want to get some for my family. So I ended up getting one for my grandfather, and I'm very grateful that I got to pick this out with him when he was still alive. So we went through the phone and we kind of scrolled past, and he pointed at this one, so that's the one I ended up getting. And basically what I got for my grandfather is an anchor. He used to be a sailor, so he worked on ships and he sailed around the world with them, and so I ended up getting an anchor for him. And I also wanted to include his handwriting, so I also have included his name. So yeah. I initially recorded a first video on this when I was getting a design drawn up. I didn't actually record anything in the tattoo shop at the time. I just recorded an announcement that I was gonna get one, and this is me saying I got it. I actually have it now, and I am going to insert some footage of the tattoo shop because I did film me actually getting it. So if you are very squeamish of needles, you might want to skip through the part in the tattoo parlor. It doesn't really show too much of the needle actually going into my skin, and it doesn't really show blood, but if you are squeamish and you don't like seeing that, I will make sure I chapter this video so you can skip the chapter. Yeah, just want to prepare you just in case. So yeah, that's it. That's my tattoo. This is it. This is it. Let me see if I can do this. So this is the one I already had, right? And this is the new one. So it is the anchor that I wanted. This is my grandfather's handwriting, which is gonna be upside down for you guys when you see this, but and then the birds I just kind of included because I don't know, I really like how that looks and how that feels, so I ended up doing that. It currently has a plastic cover over it. I don't think you can see it a lot on camera, but I think it looks really good. I really like it. Obviously, otherwise I would be kind of screwed now because it's gonna be on my body forever. That is kind of my, hey, I got a tattoo or a new tattoo video. It's a little bit different than my usual videos and it might be a little bit less energetic. I do feel very positive today and just very happy, and I got this tattooed yesterday, but today is just kind of been a good day for me. I feel like having this done is going to be a constant reminder of the happy moments and happy memories, and yeah, I don't know, I feel like every time I'm going to look down I'm definitely going to be reminded of all of those things that we used to do together and just in general happy memories. And I don't know, I feel like it's given me very positive energy and very good vibes. So that is kind of what I have for you guys today, and I hope you enjoyed it. You know, it's a little bit different than my usual content maybe, but I wanted to share this moment with you because it's a very important moment in my life, and yeah, just wanted to commemorate it. So thank you for watching this video, and if you made it to the end, let me know in the comments, and I do hope to see you in the next video. Anyway, I feel like I should just start over this whole video.